This is a demo of AI web scraper in Drupal, and for this I'm using the symbol crawler module, which lets us share any URL and extract content from that page. And this will be implemented along with AI automators. So I have enabled AI automators module here. First, I'll show you how this is going to work. There is a blog content type available, and within this blog content type, uh, a URL field has been added. I can place any URLs here, and the automator will generate a blog in the content field based on the text from that particular web page. So I'll be generating a blog on MCPs, and for that, I'll be sharing the Model Context Protocol Wikipedia page. And when I save it, the automators are triggered. First, the data from the Wikipedia page will get extracted and stored in the extracted text field. And then, based on that extracted data, a blog will be generated and the blog will be saved in the content field. It's going to take some time. And yeah, now both automators are run and we can see a blog generated here. And if I edit this page, the extracted text field has the actual data extracted from the Wikipedia page, and the content section has the blog content. Now I'll explain how this is configured. To configure an automators can be configured from the content type settings. So here in the blog content type, I have added the URL, extracted text, and content fields. And automators are added to fields in which we need to store the value. So here, first the data from URL should be extracted and it should be saved in the extracted text field. So the automator will be added to this field. And towards the end, there will be a enable automator section, and this automator, HTML crawler, this automator is provided by this module, which basically extracts the data. So there is no AI involved there in this extracting data part. Yeah, so then automator has two modes. So this automator has only base mode, and the base field is the URL field, which is the URL field we added here. And then in the advanced settings, I have set the automator weight as 10 so that it runs first before populating the content field. Then the automator worker is configured as batch. And then the next automator is configured in the content field, which is where the blog generation happens. And for that, I have selected this LLM text symbol automator, and the automator input mode is base mode, and the base field is extracted text. So the context for this populating this field will be picked from the extracted text field. And extracted text field is going to have the HTML extracted from the web page. And this is the prompt, like the following text has been extracted from the web page. Create a well-structured SEO-friendly blog post. Then start with an introduction, organize the content into informative sections, and several other instructions on how the blog contents should be structured. Then the data is stored in an HTML in a text with text with summary field. So we AI should be returning the HTML markup. So for that we have mentioned it is mentioned that output a valid HTML format, and then allowed tags, which is basically copied from here. Uh, at the moment, I think we can't dynamically populate allowed tags. So what I have done is this is enabled for the content text format which comes out of the box with Drupal CMS, and from here we have the allowed tags list. So I have basically added it there, and then context. So this extracted text, this context will be having value from the base field selected here. And in advanced settings, the automated wait is set as 20 so that it runs after the web scraper, HTML scraper automator. And automated worker mode is also set as batch. And the text format is selected as content, so that once the data is placed in the content field, it will use the content text format. If you need any other text format like full HTML, that can be selected here as well.